Hello and welcome back to another episode of the New Wave Nerds. This week we're doing something a little bit different. We're going to be making our own roster for the Justice League. Comment down below what you thought of our teams and let us know who you would pick instead. I'm Brennan Sam.
And I'm Shayde Sam. Go like and subscribe for more nerd content and commentary. And let's roll these.
Justice League, but we wanted to put some ground rules to make this a little bit more interesting, so we have a few specific roles that we were required to fill. First, we have the leader, the strategist, the muscle, the tech, a space person, an outsider, which is somebody that you wouldn't necessarily think of being on a Justice League, and a wild card, which could just be anybody. Now, Shayde,
Yes.
who do you have in your leader position?
Okay.
Oh, sorry, and there's another rule that we could only pick one member of the classic Trinity.
Yeah.
So if you have Batman, you can't have Superman or Wonder Woman.
Yeah. Which made it a little tough.
It did. It made for some difficult decisions for sure.
But I went with Superman for the sore reason of he's the strongest.
Okay. All right, I guess we know how you're picking your team.
No.
Then.
Oh, no.
I'm just kidding. I love Superman.
He is the strongest, and he's a good leader.
He is, but Superman is definitely the type of person, to me, where he's a natural leader, but he really doesn't want to be the leader.
Yeah, I can see that.
To me, he's more of like, and this has a negative connotation, but he's more of like a figurehead. Like, he's the public-facing leader, but he doesn't want to be the person in the midst of the battle making the decision that's going to result in somebody dying. Or could result in somebody dying.
Yeah, that's Batman.
Yeah, whereas Batman's like, hey, buddy, you're going to take this bomb and you're going to run it. Flash, you're going to run this bomb straight into Darkseid's face.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Superman, but, he's also the type of leader to where, if it was a choice of if Flash had to run into Darkseid with the bomb, Superman would be like, I'll
take it.
I got it. Let me do it. You'll die.
I mean, Superman is definitely the kind of guy where it's like, if he tells you to do something, you want to follow him.
Yeah.
Whereas Batman, I mean, if Batman told me to do something, I'd be like, yeah, sir. Yes, sir. But he's got that type of personality where if you get to know him, you're like, can you just not be such a jerk?
Yeah.
It's a great plan, but I kind of hate that you came up with it. You're being so mean to me right now.
Breaks your arms and breaks your legs.
Take the bomb. All right. Now, Shayde, we should have said this beforehand, but do you have a name for your team?
Just the Justice League.
Just the Justice League.
All right. Just the Justice League.
Just the Justice League.
Maybe the Uncanny Justice League.
Are you gonna steal from Marvel?
Maybe the Absolute. Oh wait, no, I can't do that. Maybe the
What, you can do Uncanny?
Yeah, wait. Maybe the Astonishing.
The Spectacular.
Maybe the Spectacular Justice League.
Web of Justice League.
The Web of Justice.
All right.
The Web of Justice.
That would be a good name for a Spider-Man comic.
Shoot, dude. Call Marvel.
Call him right now.
Right.
I don't know who would be the other character in that, because Spider-Man, when you hear Spider-Man, you don't think justice.
No.
So you'd have to have somebody.
Unless you kill Aunt May, dude.
Captain America, Spider-Man, Captain America team up, Web of Justice.
What a really cool team up.
Yeah. Anyways,
who do you got for your?
Well, first I'm going to go through, and I want to caveat this by saying, when I came up with this team, I came up with the story first, and then added who I thought would make for that good story. So some of these choices are going to be kind of wild.
Wait, sorry. When I came up with my team, in my mind, well, number one, for some reason, I was thinking of the Teen Titans for a little bit.
Yes.
But number two, I also had the idea of just, a lot of them being Teen Titans for the sore fact that they're old now. They're older.
Yeah.
They need a new team. And I figured the Justice League would be good.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, they have a team. They're the Titans.
Yeah, but
they're not the Teen Titans anymore. They're just the Titans. But
yeah, that's for when they're in their 20s though. Once you hit like 30s, you got to go on to the Justice League.
All right.
I
don't know if I necessarily agree with that. I think I agree with the spirit of what you're saying, but in a world where we have a Titans team, in the spirit of what you're saying, I agree. But I also don't know if a lot of these people want to necessarily be on the Justice League.
All right.
Like, I don't know if Starfire, Donna Troy, and Raven want to be on the Justice League.
Well, good thing none of them are on my team.
I'm just naming Titans. I'm just
Right.
naming Titans.
Goddamn.
All right, so the name of my team, and again, this goes hand in hand with the story that I was imagining in my head, which I'm not going to go into now. That'll be for our Patreon subscribers only.
Oh.
Patreon.com/New Wave Nerds. But my team name is called Justice League Revolution.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool. And my leader is Wonder Woman. I decided to go with Wonder Woman because I like Batman. I love Superman. I love Batman too. I don't know why I just said like for him. But Wonder Woman, to me, in lots of ways, is I think a better leader. I think Wonder Woman is more accustomed. She's like a perfect melding of Batman and Superman in the sense that she's a warrior princess.
She's killed.
She is able to make the decisions that might end up with somebody getting hurt in the process, but she is a person who's filled with love and kindness in the same vein of Superman in the way that Batman isn't. So I felt like she was a good way to bridge that divide.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I like your pick.
Aha. So yes, it did pain me not putting Superman or Batman on this, but when I decided with the story, it was an obvious choice for me to go with Wonder Woman.
I wanted Batman on mine so bad.
Oh, yeah.
So bad. But it's okay.
Batman is a natural strategist. And so with that shade, what a beautiful segue. Ooh, who is your strategist?
My strategist is Nightwing. Want to know why? No, my strategist is Nightwing. Number one, he was trained by Batman, you know. So he's got a lot of the skills that Batman has. He's also a better human being than Batman.
Similar to what I was saying about Wonder Woman, he's like a perfect melding between Batman and Superman.
Yeah. He's a good human. He Batman cares, but Batman doesn't care.
He does. He cares, but he's got like some rough edges.
Yeah. So, but Nightwing, he's the type who will be like, okay, I'm gonna break your legs, but
I'm going to give you an opportunity to turn yourself in.
Yeah, you can do it yourself, you know.
You can break your own legs if you want.
And if I do break your legs, I'll call an ambulance for you. I'll be gone, but I'll call an ambulance.
Yeah, whereas Batman is just like, I'll make enough noise somebody else is going to call.
Yeah, he'll just leave you in an alleyway with broken legs.
You'll be fine.
It doesn't matter. But yeah, Nightwing, he's more caring. Of course, fantastic strategist. He was trained by Batman, and I just feel like Nightwing is the right choice for that.
I completely agree, and that's why Nightwing is also my strategist.
Whoa!
I did the same thing because typically when you're looking at like the standard Justice League lineup, the strategist, normally Batman, is also the person who's like the second in command.
Yeah,
and so I wanted to have somebody who could also lead the team if Wonder Woman's not in the picture for whatever reason.
Oh, yeah, and Nightwing's just a great leader.
Yeah, Nightwing is a great leader. He has actually led the Justice League canonically as both Nightwing and as Batman, because he took on the Batman mantle at one point.
Yeah.
At both times, he's led the Justice League, and people have listened to him.
Nightwing,
what a man.
I'm so happy.
One of the best comic characters ever created.
Look at that. We're like...
I think that's going to be the last crossover that we have.
We're like two peas in a pod, dude.
Yeah, just like Batman and Superman.
Just like Batman and Superman.
Yeah.
I love you, bro.
You. Gross.
Yeah, but damn.
Could you imagine if you say I love you to somebody and they reply gross?
Gross.
No words, like they don't say it. Like normally, if somebody doesn't feel the same way, they'll be like, Thank you.
Thank you.
Could you imagine if they're just like gross and then they walk away?
All right.
Instead, I sit here and say gross, and you have to keep talking to me for the next 20 minutes.
So, no.
All right.
But yeah, Nightwing.
Great character.
Good character. Good pick for both of us.
Sick design.
Sick design.
His costume always looks great. Except for the disco wing.
No, I was just about to say even the V-neck.
Well.
I mean, come on. That mullet. Didn't he had a mullet with that, right?
I mean, I don't know if it was technically a mullet, because I think it's it's long, but I don't think it's really a mullet. His top hair is very long.
Yeah,
as well.
It's very like floofy.
Yeah, he's got some curls and some waves in there for sure.
Yeah, I could pull it off.
Nah. Anyways, I like how this video is just going to be us talking about the Justice League and then you saying something nice to yourself or nice to me, and I just shoot you down every time.
To 1 million likes, and I'll do a Nightwing mullet.
Oh, jeez. I don't think it's a mullet.
I'll do the disco Nightwing haircut. I swear. On my mama.
Ew, that was gross too. All right. So Shayde, we've gone through strategists. We both had the same pick as Nightwing. Who do you have for your muscle?
For my muscle, I got Superboy. He's Superboy.
Con-El Superboy or John Kent Superboy?
Con-El Superboy.
Good pick. Connor Kent.
Yeah.
Clone of Superman and Lex Luthor.
I mean, he's Superboy. He's strong. We all know.
Now, here's an important question.
Oh, man.
Which Superboy do you use? Are you going 90s with like the sunglasses and the jacket? Are you going like early 2000s, like black t-shirt and jeans night Superboy?
Shoot. Black t-shirt and jeans Superboy is a lot more down low, down to earth,
angrier,
quiet. You know, he seems focused all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Black jacket Superboy is he's a douche.
Oh yeah.
He does not care what he says. He pisses everybody off. He's a Guy Gardner type.
Yeah, that's fair. That's pretty fair.
Just more of a bad boy attitude, I'd say.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, yeah, he's got the quote unquote bad boy thing. With the actual biker jacket.
And I hate that. That is what I was getting to. I hate that. So yeah, probably Superboy with a t-shirt.
Wait, which part of that do you hate?
I don't like his attitude. I don't like how he always acts like he's right. I've only seen him in I haven't read anything with him in it. But
he's in the death, or no, not the death. He's in the Reign of the Superman.
Yeah, I was just about to say. But I've seen Reign of the Superman.
The movie?
Yeah, the movie.
I haven't watched that one yet.
And based off that, yeah, I don't like him. I didn't really like him when I watched that. Is it a cool outfit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sick.
It's a black leather jacket on a Superman suit.
With the John Lennon glasses?
With the John Lennon glasses. What isn't there to like? But I just don't like his attitude, and I don't feel like it would be good on my team. I feel like it would bring the team down.
That's fair. I think you got to have at least some level of inter-team drama or whatever there, though.
Yeah. Well, I feel like this Superboy could do that with how angry he is. I feel like he can snap at somebody and people would be like, "Whoa, bro. Why you getting
Whoa, bro.
Why you getting mad right now?" And Superboy, he's going to be like, "I'm right, dude," and he's going to walk away. It's going to cause issues.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they both have the same attitude where it's like, it's my way or the highway. So
yeah.
In your depiction, Superboy would be like, "I'm right. Screw you. I'm gone."
Well, okay, let me rephrase this. I don't want my Superboy to be annoying. I feel like he'd be pretty annoying.
I don't know. I don't think he's annoying.
Watch Reign of Superman. He was annoying in that, bro. That's all I got. That's all I got.
All right. I mean, whatever.
Like, dang it, I just want to do the t-shirt Superboy.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. That's all you had to say.
Sorry, I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, t-shirt Superboy. And I know him more. I of course know him from Young Justice,
which he's good in that.
He's great in Young Justice. And I like him in that just because he's so quiet and just because he's so nonchalant. But yeah, I've only seen this one in Reign of Superman. But yeah, cool suit, cool outfit, sunglasses look great, haircut, styling. It's not my Superboy. Who do you have for your? That's not what you were waiting for.
That's what I was waiting for. I was like, we said the same thing about 3 different times now. All right, my muscle, keeping in with the super family, is Supergirl, Kara Zor-El. She's great. I love Supergirl. I think she's so good. She's obviously, close to being as strong as Superman. I think she's a much more well-rounded character than Superboy. Not to just dog your choice, but it's garbage.
It's fine.
No, Supergirl, she's been around a longer, not just in publication history, but I always envision her as being, a couple years older than Con-El. She is in some ways more like mentally stable than Superboy, But in some ways, I think she has much more trauma because she was, like a teenager when she lost her family and all of her people. Whereas Superboy's just like a clone.
Is she an alcoholic on your team?
Not on the team, no. But she's had that in the past, yeah.
Yeah.
And I imagine her and Nightwing having some some rapport where they're like kind of friends, and Nightwing makes a joke about her like going to a red sun and getting drunk or whatever, something like that, where he's just joking around and she's like, whatever.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I envision it. I think I'm going with Supergirl. From this is tough. I mean, maybe I might just give her the costume from Woman of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
What are you laughing at?
Sorry, I was just thinking about like Supergirl in an NA meeting. Or an AA meeting, just sitting there in her suit.
Hi, I'm Kara Zor-El. Yeah, that would be a weird conversation. One time I got so drunk, my dog almost got stabbed to death. Spoilers for the movie, I guess. I don't know. I think she's good. I would really like to see her expanded more. And again, for the story that I'm trying to tell, she would have a very specific motivation for being on this team and for what she does and how she acts. And I think it's going to lead to some interesting emotional hard points for her throughout this.
Yeah.
Who do you have? Our next category is the tech. Who do you have there?
I have my boy, Cyborg.
Cyborg.
I love Cyborg.
Vic Stone.
He's so cool. He's
Yeah.
so flashy and stylish. He just wears robot parts.
Yeah.
Sometimes he'll wear a bomber jacket, though.
Sure, when he's hiding, yeah.
Yeah.
So here's another question. Do you go Cyborg like classic, Teen Titans, the show, or New Teen Titans comic book? Or are you going like Justice League, New 52 Cyborg?
I want to go Justice League New 52 Cyborg.
Yeah.
So
he's a little bit older.
A little older, a little smarter. Now the real question is do I do Cyborg Afro or no Afro? That's the hard one. No, I go Afro. But,
Afro?
Yeah, but no, Cyborg for like New 52 style Cyborg, where he's older, he's more gritty,
Less funny.
Knows what he's talking about, knows how to do things.
He's got like this internal hate about what his
Yeah.
dad has done to him. Yeah.
He's a little menacing, at times. What was the there's an animation, there's a Justice League animation. It's like Justice League something Atlantis.
Throne of Atlantis.
Throne of Atlantis. He's a little bit menacing in that.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of like that. So definitely that Cyborg. And I like Cyborg also just for the fact, like, he'll tell you straight up. Like, if he wants to tell you something, he'll tell you.
Mm-hmm.
He's honest.
Yeah. Well, and he's definitely got that, due to the history, he's definitely got that relationship with Nightwing, where it's like, if Nightwing makes a decision that Cyborg doesn't agree with, he's telling him.
Well, yeah, and I guess based on my team, it's good because, like I said, this is kind of a Teen Titans-based team too.
Mm-hmm.
But, Nightwing and Superboy are on this team. So he's got a solid relationship with them. He's known them.
Sure.
He's known them for a good amount.
I don't know if Cyborg was actually on the team, that Teen Titans team, when
Superboy?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I mean, doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, maybe.
You could just assume that, in universe they have mutual friends because of the Teen Titans, and so they've got a working relationship or whatever. But
yeah. Well, yeah, I agree. I don't know. Cyborg's cool. I love Cyborg. I am pumped to see Cyborg in the DCU.
mm-hmm. I don't know if, when, or how they're gonna do him.
Yeah, I don't either.
I would imagine. Here's the thing: is that Cyborg wasn't on the Justice League in the comics until the New 52 in 2011, and because of that, it's really recent, and so it might be the type of thing where they think if they put him on the Justice League, it might be straying too close to the Zack Snyder of it all, and they may want to stay away from that.
I hated the look of Cyborg in the Zack Snyder movies, the alien look.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did not like that.
I like some of it. I like certain aspects of it, but yeah, by and large, I mean, I don't have as much of a relationship to Cyborg as you do because I never watched the original show, and I only recently started reading Teen Titans stuff. So.
Yeah.
But Cyborg's a good pick. It makes sense for tech.
Thank you. You go.
You go. All
Who's-
right, we're
no,
gonna,
I'm
we're gonna use a
kidding.
little bit of a run up to that.
Who is your tech guy, tech person?
My tech person is a character who I think needs a lot more play in the mainline DC universe. Now, they're not somebody who is actually traditionally considered a member of the DC Comics universe because they came from the Milestone imprint, and that is Static, more colloquially known as Static Shock. Virgil Ovid something. I don't remember his last name. But Virgil, he's another genius. He is, you may notice with most of my team so far, and I guess with yours too, I think we're both going for sort of a more legacy character route. We're going with some young people in a lot of these roles. And I really want Static. One, I just want to bring the Milestone comics into the mainline DC universe. I think there's so many good characters there. But I want Static specifically. Static is always the one where they're like, do we need to bring the Milestone characters over? And then they're like, maybe Static. But yeah, they want to kind of toss aside everybody else, but keep him. He's so good. He had his own animated show back in like the 90s or whatever.
I know, and I've never seen it.
You haven't lived.
I know.
It's pretty good. I don't know how well it holds up. I haven't seen it in a long time. But Static is definitely a character that I absolutely want to have some more face time in the actual DC universe.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I think he would be really fun to see in this. So Shayde, that leaves us with your space character. Who do you have in that category?
I got Simon Baz.
Simon Baz, Green Lantern,
Yes.
introduced in New 52. I was trying to think what year was that? Yeah,
Yeah.
I like Simon Baz. Designed by Doug Monkey. Shout out.
I went with Simon Baz because in my opinion, he's the coolest looking. I guess I don't know too much about Simon Baz, but I do know he looks cool.
He is really cool. I like Simon Baz. Yeah, so if you we were talking off camera about you reading more Green Lantern. If you want to read Simon Baz stuff, he, like I said, he makes his debut in the New 52. But then in DC Rebirth, he actually headlines a book with Jessica Cruz, who is one of my favorites.
Oh, okay.
It's the Green Lanterns series. Because there's Hal Jordan in the Green Lantern Corps, and then there's Green Lanterns. Green Lanterns is Simon Baz and Jessica Cruz.
Okay.
He's really cool. I like him too.
I also chose a Green Lantern because I didn't know exactly who else to choose for space besides a super.
Could have gone Martian Manhunter.
Oh yeah, and well, I didn't want to choose Martian Manhunter though.
Why not?
Because he's always on the team. He's always on the Justice League. He's always on
Okay,
the
but you went with Superman.
I had to. It was one of the first three.
You did not have to.
I wasn't gonna change it out of the first three.
Martian Manhunter's cool.
He's alright.
He's like this. He's like, yeah, like you say, he's always there, but he's like the guy who's almost always on the team. You know, there could be sometimes there's been no Batman, no Superman. Martian Manhunter's always there.
Mid.
Wow,
I'm just kidding.
that's crazy.
Damn.
He's as powerful as Superman.
Martian Manhunter?
Yes.
Wow.
There's a line which I like to think about, and I've mentioned to you before in the Blackest Night comic book where Martian Manhunter comes back as a Black Lantern, and he's battling. Man, I don't remember, to be honest. I don't know who he's fighting at the time, but he's like, why do people always forget that I'm just as powerful as Superman? And because he's a Black Lantern, he's evil, and so he's just putting the beat down on whoever he's fighting.
Oh, okay.
He's cool. Plus, he can shapeshift.
Dang, I gotta read Blackest Night.
Yeah.
I gotta read that. Bad.
Yeah, you have to. You definitely do.
Brennan, who is your space guy?
Okay, that was really awkward, but all right. My space guy was formerly a Green Lantern.
Oh?
But in this comic series, he has mastered the entire emotional spectrum. And so he is no longer a Green Lantern. He's a White Lantern, and that is Kyle Rayner, the actual best Green Lantern.
Oh, man.
The best that there ever was. Like I said, at this point,
Is he a Green Lantern? Or just a Green Lantern? Or has he mastered everything at this point?
that's what I just said. He's mastered the entire emotional spectrum. He is. So this is, you know, in the mainline, in the current comics run, he still has power over the other emotional spectrum, the rest of the emotional spectrum, but he's wearing the Green Lantern costume. Nah. in my series, he's wearing the Aaron Cooter designed White Lantern costume. He's still got the crab mask. He's rocking the crab mask. A lot of people don't like it, but I think it's awesome.
Show me the crab mask.
I'm going to show you the specifically the White Lantern because it looks so good.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, he's sick. Absolutely sick.
That's cool.
Yep, and so that's his standard Green Lantern crab mask. I considered doing like the Omega Lantern.
Oh, he looks so cool with a beard.
Hey, get
and
down.
A mustache.
Where are you seeing beard and mustache? Oh, yeah. Right here. Yeah.
If Keanu Reeves doesn't play Kyle Rayner, I'm a loser.
Yo, that would be a terrible pick. All right, Kyle Rayner, yeah. He's my favorite Green Lantern. Arguably, I would say that he is the best. Kyle, like I said, he's the torchbearer. He was the one who, the last Green Lantern alive. Well, I mean, John Stewart was alive, but he wasn't a Green Lantern at the time. Not important. When Hal Jordan destroyed the Green Lantern Corps, Ganthet chose him to be the only person with a power ring. And again, tying into the story that I'm weaving here, it would be great to see that again. There's a little tease for you.
Oh.
But White Lantern Kyle Rayner, so sick.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I mean, again, the New 52 is not liked by a lot of people. I've read a lot more of it in the past couple months outside of the stuff that I'd already read. A lot of it's not that great, but the Green Lantern New Guardian series, which is the series that follows Kyle as he masters the emotional spectrum, so good.
Okay.
The first however many volumes. Whenever it stops being written by Tony Bedard, it drops off a little bit. But when it's written by Tony Bedard, it is so good. One of my favorite series in the whole New 52.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta read some Green Lantern. I wanna see this happen. I wanna see this go down.
Yeah, it's gret. It's really good. I like that series a lot.
I really hope they put Kyle Rayner in the DCU.
I hope so too, but I would be surprised. I would honestly be very surprised if they did it.
Yeah.
He's one of those characters where I wouldn't be surprised if we never ever got to see him in any adaptation, except for like an animated something.
Yeah, that's fair.
Which if they don't, they should. Green Lantern is one of the characters who is like ripe for animation that they just have never. I mean, they've done a few things, but they've never really dove into.
Yeah, they did that 3D animation one.
The animated series, yeah.
Yeah, that was.
The writing on it's pretty good, but yeah, I don't like the animation style.
The animation's silly.
But they've done a few other like animated movies or whatever. Like there's one that I think it's called like Emerald Knights or something, which is It's like a series. It's like 4 shorts. It's like an anthology movie, which has got some good moments in it for sure. But yeah, I mean something like The Blackest Night, The Sinestro Corps War. I mean like those are like the best Green Lantern stories, and they're perfect for animation.
Yeah,
because I understand it would be hard to do that in live action. Very CGI heavy. To make it look good, be very budget heavy.
Yeah, very budget heavy.
But in animation, you can make it look beautiful.
You can and it shouldn't be too much.
And you can do crazy fun constructs too.
You can. So you can do some cool things with that.
Oh yeah. That's why I hope the Lantern series is really good, and a lot of people like the Lantern's profile raises back up after the Ryan Reynolds movie, and so they're willing to take the chance and make more Green Lantern stuff, even if it's just out of continuity animated things.
It's crazy how many animation projects are coming out that copy the style of Into the Spider-Verse ever since that came out.
Oh yeah.
That
changed the game.
There's so many animations now with that style. But I love that style. It's so cool.
I still haven't seen the second Spider-Verse yet. Can you believe that?
Bro, come on.
Get
in the game.
Well, now I'm at the point where it's like, it's been so long, I need to rewatch the first one.
Yeah.
And it's not streaming anywhere. So I'd have to rent it.
Oh, yeah.
Which I'm going to do. But it's another one of those movies where I'm like, if I'm going to watch this, I'm sitting down and I'm paying attention to it.
You could probably get it for cheaper at like Walmart and then have a copy of it.
Probably. Well, I mean, they don't have it at Walmart right now.
Oh.
At least not the Walmarts here in town. I could buy it off Amazon, but...
That's true, yeah. Either way, this would be a good... In that style, this would like a...
For Green Lantern?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Yeah?
I don't know if Green Lantern's the right pick for that. I mean, Batman Beyond in that style? Now we're talking.
Those concept videos of Batman Beyond in that style is so cool.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's crazy that they've never revisited Batman Beyond, made another animated series or anything like that.
I know. Well, he's such a beloved character.
Mhm.
I love Batman Beyond.
So good.
It would be so cool to have him.
Well, it's the same thing where I'm like, why haven't they done a Spider-Man 2099 animated series?
The other night, I fell asleep watching, what was it? I think the SpongeBob movie. And hold on. I fell asleep watching the SpongeBob movie. And I woke up at like 3 o'clock to my dogs barking. And Batman Beyond was on. And I stayed up an extra hour.
Oh, were you watching on cable?
No, I was watching it on, I think it was Amazon. Yeah, Amazon Prime.
And it autoplayed from the SpongeBob movie to Batman Beyond? That's wild.
Yeah.
That's a weird switch, but
Yeah.
all right.
And I stayed up to watch it because it's that good.
It is great. It is great. Absolutely. I hope they do more Batman Beyond stuff.
I would love it.
Now, we've only got a couple categories left. Shade, who do you have in the outsider category? Again, this is a person who you would not necessarily associate with the Justice League.
Catwoman.
Catwoman.
Yep. Well, we came up with a story for my team, and Catwoman makes the most sense for it. And also, Catwoman has a relationship with Nightwing, too.
Yeah. Definitely out of the entire Batman family, I think Nightwing probably likes Catwoman the best.
Yeah.
I mean, I bet Damian hates her because Damian doesn't like anybody.
No.
And Tim Drake, well, in Hush, Batman Hush, Tim Drake was the one who was like, "You're going to let Catwoman into the Batcave?" He was so against it.
Yeah.
And I bet Barbara Gordon hates her.
Yeah.
Barbara Gordon definitely hates her.
Well, and I mean, Catwoman's pretty underrated when it comes to fighting. Like she's a skilled fighter.
She is.
She'll take you out. It doesn't matter.
Do you know not Batman? Catwoman debuted in the very first issue of the first Batman solo series.
Really?
Batman #1, 1940 or whatever.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Wait, she bests Batman a lot of times. She will get Batman on the ground pretty easily.
She does. And I think Catwoman is is Bruce Wayne's Lois Lane.
Yeah, for
like
sure.
She's the love interest.
Yeah. They're the ones that are meant to be together.
Yeah. The only other one who I think is close is Silver St. Cloud. I think and I like Silver St. Cloud because she's just like she's not like a supervillain, she's not a superhero, she's just like a rich person who finds out that Bruce Wayne is Batman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She's smart, she's funny, she'd be cool. I would like to see her in an adaptation, but that's never going to happen.
Me a Catwoman.
Catwoman's great.
Catwoman's cool.
I like Catwoman a lot.
So yeah, Catwoman's on my team as my outsider.
I'd be surprised if we don't see her in the Batman movie.
I mean, that would be crazy if we didn't.
I mean, she's been in... God, how many... I mean, she was obviously in the original 66 TV show, and she was in Batman Returns, the Tim Burton one. She was in...
The Dark
Knight Rises. Yeah. And The Batman.
So she... fucking
wow.
Right in the mic.
So since Batman 89, she has been in like half of all the Batman movies ever made. Yeah. That's not true because I forgot about the Schumacher ones. So less than half.
But still, yeah, she's been in a lot of Batman projects. So she has to be. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Too important to leave out.
Well, especially when you have a thing. So they're doing Brave and the Bold. Presumably, you know, they're doing Batman and Son with the introduction of Damian Wayne. One would assume that there's going to be like some weird love triangle thing with Batman, Talia al Ghul, and Catwoman.
Yeah.
Maybe Batman's already with Catwoman, and then Talia comes back and gives him Damian, and he's like, "Damn, I forgot how fine you were," or something like that. Where he's gonna be like, "Oh man, Talia, shoot. I love you, but you're crazy, man."
Yeah. That'd be interesting. I don't know how they're gonna throw her in.
I'm sure she's gonna be there, but who knows?
Brennan, who is your outsider?
My outsider is another Green Lantern adjacent character.
Oh, of course.
This is the second one.
Of course.
It's a Green Lantern adjacent character. Wow, that was difficult to say. She is the love of Kyle Rayner, the true love of Kyle Rayner, as shown to us by the Star Sapphire ring. She is the daughter of Alan Scott, the original Green Lantern. It's Jade, Jenny Lynn Hayden. Love Jade. She's great. She's another character who I wish was in more stuff. I think there's so much potential there, especially when you deal with her and her brother Obsidian. There's some really good stories built in there about her being the light and him being the dark. But it's really, I think it's just untapped potential.
Yeah.
And again, ties into the story.
Yeah, well, her and Kyle.
But I think they're probably on the outs right now.
Oh.
You know, it's an on again, off again thing. I'm imagining in my head that this is one of the moments where they're off again.
Oh, okay.
So, shortly after the breakup, but the events of the story force them to be on a team together. And then, you know, by the end they kiss and make up and you know. I mean, they don't get married because they're superheroes. The only people who can get married are like Superman, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, Superman's the only one who's allowed to get married.
He's the only one who can get married and actually have a happy marriage that lasts a long time.
Yeah.
That's actually true. He's the only one who's been allowed to like get married, and not only is he married, he's got a kid.
We should have a video called "Superheroes and Divorces," and where we go into all the superheroes who have gotten divorces.
Okay. Or like the marriages that almost happened, like Batman and Catwoman.
Yeah, but get just completely ruined.
The tragic love life of a superhero. And then we do it and we put like soap opera music in the background.
This could be a Valentine's Day type thing.
Oh yeah, there we go. Now we're cooking.
We'll dress up in red.
Yeah, red suits.
Some sexy red suits. Shoot.
One of us wears like a red suit with a white shirt and a red tie, and the other person wears a white suit with a red shirt and a white tie. All right. Let's get out of this outsider category. Who do you have in the wild card? So again, the wild card can just be anybody.
Aqualad.
Which Aqualad?
Not
Garth.
Not Garth.
Garth is the first one.
Yeah, thank you. Not Garth. The other one.
Calderon.
Yes.
Or Jackson Hyde.
Again, because I know him from
Young Justice.
He's
so good in Young Justice.
He's cool as crap in Young Justice.
You know a fun story about his creation? He was an original character for that show, but Jeff Johns saw the original concept design for the show and was like, I'm putting that guy in the comics. And so then he introduced him in Brightest Day. But because comic books have a quicker turnaround than animation, he debuted in the comics before the show.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah. He shows up in like Brightest Day #4, which is a couple months before the pilot episode of Young Justice.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Dang,
I like that a lot.
That's a smart tie-in. That's cool. I like that. But yeah, I thought he was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I don't really like Garth.
You don't like Garth?
I don't really like Garth.
I will say I like Garth as Tempest more than I like him as Aqualad.
Tempest. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really like him too much.
All right, well that's just because you're lame.
Oh,
I do like Garth. I agree. I think Calder is like a stronger character, because I think because he has the familial relationship with Black Manta, there's just so much more that you can do with there. But I do like the fact that Garth basically just like he leans so heavily into like the Atlantean magic side, whereas obviously Calderon has like some level of magic because he has his hydrokinesis or whatever. But Garth is like a sorcerer through and through.
Yeah.
And part of me thinks that like a good Aquaman story should lean into that sword and sorcery aspect.
Okay, yeah. Well, another reason I wanted to add Aqualad was just because I was like, let's get an Atlantean in there.
Yeah.
You know?
I hesitated a long time on whether or not to put Aquaman on my team. But if I did Aquaman, it would be Peter David Harpoon Hand Aquaman. Yo, that's the best series.
He looks the coolest in that series too.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good. The cover, I think it might be issue #0, which they did as like a 0-hour tie-in, where Aquaman is like on the beach and he's like crouched down, gritting his teeth because it's the 90s and the waves are going up behind him.
Because it's the 90s.
Because everybody had to have gritted teeth in the 90s.
Everyone was pissed.
It was a hard time. It was difficult in the 90s. Oh man, no, I think that's a really good pick.
I don't know, bro. If you were born in the 90s and you see gas prices right now, and that's a straight fact.
I don't know. I like Calderon. He's definitely a character that he's only been around for a little over a decade. I definitely want some more stories with him.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, and this is not just him. I don't like what we've started doing lately, where we give a legacy character the same name as the original character. Because Calderon now is Aquaman, but we also have Arthur Curry Aquaman running around.
Oh.
I don't like when you double names like that.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. We got 2 Captain Americas.
Yeah, 2 Caps. Black Panther.
Yeah.
Well.
I mean, kind of, but I'm sure he's not the Black Panther right now, I don't think.
Oh.
I haven't read. I'm not up to date on the current, like, Black Panther stuff. So, but last I knew, she wasn't Black Panther anymore.
But yeah, no, I get what you mean. I hate that too.
We got 2 Robins.
2 Robins?
Because Tim Drake is Robin and so is Damian Wayne.
Jeez.
Jeez. We got 2 Supermans right now.
We do.
Yeah,
2 Supermans.
John Kent became Superman.
Who else do we have?
And before that, we had 2 Superboys because John Kent and Con-El were both Superboy.
We have 2 Ironmans. Well, I guess Ironheart, but
Yeah, that's different. She got a different name.
yeah.
John Kent really needs his own superhero name for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what to do there. I don't know what to give him. I don't know. I mean, this is a decision for people smarter and
Yes.
people who have made much better comics than us. So, but yeah, definitely, I think he needs another name.
Who's your wild card?
I actually have 2 wild cards
Oh, yes.
because I told you that we could have multiple people in this category, and I took full advantage of that. So my first wild card is Zatanna.
Why?
Because she's the best. I felt like my team needed somebody who uses magic. I felt like we needed a magic user. I couldn't put her in any of the other slots. But again, as I've said for a lot of these, she's a character who I think deserves more stories told about her. I loved the Jamal Campbell Zatanna miniseries. I thought it was written amazingly, and the art was absolutely beautiful in it. And he did both, so I'm calling it out specifically. That series was so good, and I really think that she deserves either an ongoing or she needs to be like a main part in a team book.
Okay.
I think she needs a lot more face time. She's so good, and I would love to see her in adaptation.
Okay.
It would be hard to do because of the backwards magic. Be hard to do that and make it not sound lame.
Yeah.
But I think you have somebody with the right vision. I think there's a really, really good like Zatanna limited series there. You could like tie it into the DCU and lean into the more magical aspect of the universe.
Which would be really cool.
It would be cool in my opinion. And then you could have some other magical characters make appearances in there. You could have Etrigan the Demon Knight. They would have to throw John Constantine in there.
Yeah.
You know, oh man, I can't think of this guy's name. Resurrection Man, who's a character who I think could be cool. I don't know. I would really, really like to see her in more stuff. And my other wild card, because I think a team needs a Flash.
Yeah.
It is the Flash, but not Barry Allen.
Oh.
I went for Wally West.
Oh.
Wally West, the fastest man alive. The first character to ever tap into the Speed Force. Canonically, he's faster than Barry Allen.
Smart choice.
Yes, and he was the Flash for like 20 years. I mean, he's
Yeah.
still the Flash, but he was the only Flash for 20 years. After Barry died, Wally West took over for a long time.
Then Wally dies.
Then Wally dies. And then Bart takes over.
Yeah.
Is the timeline on that right? I don't know. I'm not 100% sure.
I'm thinking about Titans when he dies in Titans, but he comes back.
In Titans?
Yeah, remember he he gets shot.
You mean Young Justice? Because he dies in Young Justice.
No.
Wait, what Titans are you talking about?
The comic book, the new series.
He's not in the Titans in the new series.
What? What?
Are you talking about the current ongoing Titan series?
Yeah.
Wally's not. He's a Justice League member.
What Titan series was I reading? He gets shot.
I don't know.
And he goes back in time to stop himself from dying.
I think I've read that.
What?
Oh no. That is that is yes. You're correct. That is the current Titan series, but that happened a long time ago.
Okay.
That's why I was confused. But no, yeah, he doesn't die.
Okay. Well, yeah, I guess, yeah.
He's still alive.
Yeah,
He's just that. I was so confused because I was like, Wally's not even on the team right now. But yeah, there was like a one-off issue, or maybe it's a couple issue arc where that happens.
Okay.
I completely forgot about
I
that.
was so confused.
Oh man. All right. So we have. Let's just run down. Why don't you run down your whole team from top to bottom, and I'll run down mine.
All right. Leader, Superman. Strategist, Nightwing. Tech, Cyborg. Muscle, Superboy. Space, Simon Baz. Outsider, Catwoman. Wild card,
Catwoman.
Aqualad.
All right, so then I have on my Justice League Revolution, the leader is Wonder Woman, the strategist is Nightwing, my muscle is Supergirl, my tech is Static, space is Kyle Rayner as the White Lantern, the outsider is Jade, and my wild cards are Zatanna and Wally West. Now, do you have any honorable mentions, people that you thought about putting on your team but didn't make the cut ultimately?
Raven. Yeah. Yeah, Raven. Just because I wanted a magic on there. And yeah, that's kind of it. Swamp Thing. I thought about Swamp Thing.
Swamp Thing.
That Swamp Thing.
Thing would be cool.
Thought he'd be really fun.
He'd be a good outsider character.
He would, yeah.
Because yeah, you think Justice League, you definitely don't think Swamp Thing.
But yeah, Swamp Thing and Raven, they were in the thoughts.
That's interesting. All right, my honorable mentions. I got a couple. First, I have Starfire, another Teen Titan. I thought about that, but didn't fit with the story that I had in mind. I kind of felt I almost put Starfire as my muscle instead of Supergirl.
Oh, okay.
But I decided to go with Supergirl ultimately. I thought about Mr. Terrific for the tech character, because I like Mr. Terrific. I don't like necessarily what they did with him in the movie, but that's besides the point. I like some aspects of that. But he is a character who is really, really good. I like him a lot. But again, didn't mix with the story. I also thought I couldn't figure out whether to put this guy at tech or muscle, but I wanted to do steel. John Henry Irons.
Okay.
Again, didn't work with the story. Apart from Starfire, Steel and Mr. Terrific and the next character on my honorable mentions were just too old for the story that I wanted to tell. It just didn't make sense. And then my last honorable mention is a character that I don't think you have any idea who they are. I hesitate. I want to put this guy in leader, and I wanted to put him at muscle. And that's Icon from Milestone Comics. Icon is basically like he's essentially a version of Superman, not like a multiversal version of Superman. He comes from a completely different planet and all this, but Icon has basically the same powers as Superman, but is such a cool character and is another one of the Milestone characters that I'm like, bring this guy in. There's so many good stories to tell. If you haven't read the original Icon series from Milestone Comics, I think it came out in the 90s. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's really, really good.
Okay.
So those are my honorable mentions.
Nice.
So Shayde, we've gone down the whole list now. Were there any people that I chose that really surprised you?
I guess Wally West.
Yeah.
I know that was more of your what did you say Wally West was? He was your wild card or outsider?
He's the wild card,
He's
yeah.
the wild
One
card.
of the wild cards.
Yeah, Wally West. I don't know. We don't really talk about Wally West ever, and I would have assumed Barry Allen just because I guess I don't think about Wally West.
Yeah.
But when you said Wally West, I was like, oh, huh.
Yeah. Well, I'm not really a big Flash guy.
Yeah. And you're not
Period.
a Flash guy. So.
Yeah. And so I decided to go with Wally West because for story reasons.
Okay.
But I didn't really necessarily want to put a speedster on here, but I kind of felt like the team needed one. I felt like it was missing something. I felt like Wally sort of hit that on the head.
Who's a character that I chose that was weird for you?
Oh my god, dude. Well, all right, we're keeping that in. I really didn't expect you to take any Aqua character.
Yeah.
So yeah, choosing whether it was Aquaman or Aqualad, that came out of the blue for me because I feel like you like Jason Momoa. We know this. But
Yeah.
I just don't I never really think of you liking Aquaman or any Aquaman adjacent characters. Now, you mentioned Young Justice specifically, and I know that you and I have talked about how much you like that show. But yeah, it was just surprising to me that you chose any Atlantean at all.
Well, yeah, I just felt like I needed one,
Yeah.
I just felt like it was missing. But I didn't want to choose Aquaman. And I already had an original member on the team, so I was like, Aquaman doesn't need to be on there.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I like Aquaman a lot.
He's pretty cool.
I like Aquaman. I've definitely gone back and forth over Aquaman. Speaking of current comics, which we've talked about a lot this episode, current ongoing Aquaman run, very good.
Okay.
I like it a lot.
Okay.
I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
The art for that looks really good.
John Adams.
You showed me the art. John Adams,
Not John Adams. Man, who does the art for that? It's John Tim. Jeremy Adams is the guy who writes it. I mashed their names together. It's John Tim or something like that.
What did John Adams do?
He was the second president of the United States of America. What did he do?
Take that out, dude.
No, I'm keeping it in.
Oh,
what did John Adams do?
Guys, I was joking.
All right, but yeah, I think that we are going to go ahead and leave it there. Let us know down below in the comments what you guys thought of our Justice League teams, and let us know who you would pick in that. Again, if you want to make your own, the roles are leader, strategist, muscle, tech, space, outsider, and wild card.
Yeah.
And to follow our rules, you can only have one member of the original Trinity.
Yeah. Can't be our team, though. Our team's too good.
We have two different teams.
Our teams.
I didn't expect there to be a lot of crossover.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I did think there might be some in some places, but I think our teams, apart from Nightwing, are pretty unique.
Yeah,
which is I was glad. I was hoping that we wouldn't go into this with just like the exact same team.
Yeah.
That would have been an awkward conversation.
Indeed.
But yeah, we're gonna end the video there, but the discussion does not end. We're gonna talk over on our Patreon. We're going to very briefly pitch the idea for the stories for our teams. I alluded to it a lot of times here. Like I said, that was the foundation for me building this team in the first place. I thought, what would be a story that I would like to read, and built the team around that. So we're going to spend, I don't know, about 30 seconds, 20 minutes, however long, talking about that. And so if you want to hear our ideas for something that we would do if we were allowed to take over a Justice League comic book, then that is the place to go. And we will see you guys next time to talk about more nerd stuff. I'm so for exactly